Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Universal Analyzer. We are going to learn about linear equation in two variables. We will start the video by an inspiring thought. Success is not the story of efforts, but it's the passion of winners, so always be winner. So friends, let's enjoy the video. Linear equation in two variables. According to the textbook definition, the definition for the linear equation in two variables will be written as an equation which contains two variables and the degree of each term containing variable 1 is called as linear equation in two variables. General form of this linear equation in two variables is written as ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. The condition applies for this equation is a, b and c, which are the constants. They should be real number and a and b should not be equal to 0. Now in simple words, how to identify or how to recognize the linear equation in two variables, we can use the general form of this equation. Now here they are telling in this definition that two variables should be contained in that equation. Now this is one type of equation where x and y are two variables and whose degree is 1. Therefore this equation is said as linear equation in two variables. Now why this condition is applied to this equation? A, B and C should be real numbers. It's compulsory because they are the constants. And here A and B, any one of them should not, any one or both of them should not be 0. Because consider if A is equal to 0, then the above general equation will become 0 into x plus by plus c is equal to 0. And 0 into x, we know the value is always 0, plus by plus c will be equal to 0. And in this equation, there will be only one variable. Therefore, and this equation is not said to be the linear equation in two variables. Therefore, this condition is applied to this general form. Now, we will see examples that if the given equation is linear equation in two variable or not. Now, example number first. 4m plus 3n is equal to 12. Here, first of all, we have to see in the given equation if there are two variables. That here two variables are there, m and n, and its power is also 1. Therefore, this is a linear equation in two variables. Now, in example second, there are two variables x and y, but the degree of x is 2, not 1. Therefore, it is not the linear equation in two variables. And example number 3, two variables are there and their power is 1. Therefore, and a, b and c all are the real numbers. We know root 2 is a irrational number, but it is a real number because real number means all the rational and irrational numbers are considered in real numbers. Solve means what we have to do, that finding the values of unknown variables. Therefore, considering these two equations, question number first, that is 3a plus 5b is equal to 26 and a plus 5b is equal to 22. Consider 3a plus 5b is equal to 26 as the first equation and a plus 5b is equal to 22 as a second equation. Now here we can see here that the constant of the variable b in both equations are plus 5 and plus 5. Therefore, by subtracting these equations, we can eliminate the variable b and can find the value of a. Now, subtracting equation 1 and 2. 3a plus 5b is equal to 26 minus a plus 5b is equal to 22. Directly considering as 3a minus a, we can change here the signs. Here plus is there, nothing is there, means it will become minus. This plus becomes minus, and here plus is there, it becomes minus. Now, there is no work of this minus. We have to consider these changed signs. 3a minus a is 2a, plus 5b minus 5b is cancelled, is equal to 26 minus 22 is 4. Therefore, a is equal to 4 by 2, whereas a is equal to 2. Here we have find the value of a is equal to 2. Now, to find the value of b, we have to put this value in any of the equation 1 and 2. Now, I will put this value in equation 2 because simplification is easy. Put the value of a in equation 2. A plus 5b is equal to 22. A is 2 plus 5b is equal to 22. 5b is equal to 22. Here 2 is plus 2 is there. Coming to the right hand side, it will become minus 2, and 5b is equal to 22 minus 2 is 20, and 5b is equal to, next step will be the b is equal to 20 by 5, where therefore b is equal to 4. Therefore, at last we have to write the final answer because it also contains the value. And if it is for 5 marks and if we have not written this final answer, the examiner will give only 4 marks. Therefore, we have to write to score out of out in maths. A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 4. Now we are going to solve the second example from the practice set 1.1. Here they have given the two equations. Now considering the two equations at a time, it is said to be simultaneous equation. This equation we can solve with the same method as we have solved in the previous example. Now I am going to tell you a new method. That is, here the constant of the variable x is 1. Therefore, first of all we have to write, consider x plus 7y is equal to 10 as the first equation and 3x minus 2y is equal to 7 as second equation. Now, first equation we have to take x plus 7y is equal to 10, that is x is equal to 10. Here 7y plus 7y is there. After going to RHS, it will become minus 7y. Here only one variable, the value of x will be equal to 10 minus 7y. Now we have to put this value in equation second, considering this equation as third. Put the value of equation 3 in second equation, that is 3 into x is there. The value of x here, it is 10 minus 7y minus 2y as it is we have to write is equal to 7. Now 3 into multiplying 3 into this whole bracket, 3 into 10 is 30 minus 3 into 7 21 y minus 2y is equal to 7. That is 30 minus 21y minus 2y is minus minus plus we have to do 21 plus 2 is 23 and sign is common sign we have to write minus minus 23y is equal to 7. That is minus 23y is equal to 7. Here plus 30 is there. After going to the RHS, it will become minus 30 minus 23y is equal to 7 minus 30 is minus 23. Therefore, y is equal to minus 23. Here multiplied, then going to RHS, it will become divided by. Therefore, y is equal to plus 1 it will become. The value of y we have got here. Now, therefore, y is equal to 1. Now, put this value in any of the above equations. Now, I will put this value in equation second. Putting y is equal to 1 in equation second. Second equation is 3x minus 2y is equal to 7, where 3x minus 2 into y value is 1 is equal to 7. 3x minus 2 into 1, 2 is equal to 7. 3x is equal to 7 plus 2. 3x is equal to 9 and x is equal to 9 by 3, which is equal to 3. Therefore, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. The final answer. It is a final answer. Now, we are going to take example number 7. Here, this is a problem where we can solve with another method, because here the constants are too big, or by eliminating we can solve this problem. But the easy method is, first of all, consider 99x plus 101y is equal to 499 as the first equation, and 101x plus 99y is equal to 501 as a second equation. Here, one trick we can see in these equations, that the constants of x and y in first equation and the constants of the variable x and y in the second equation have been interchanged. Therefore, once adding both the equations and once subtracting this equation, we can find the simplest form of these equations and we can use those equations in further steps. Now, I will tell here, adding both the equations, we get 99x plus 101y is equal to 499 plus 101x plus 99y is equal to 501. It is addition, therefore no required of the changing the signs. 99x plus 101x is 200x plus 200y is equal to 1000. Here, if we divide each term in this equation by 200, we will get the simplest form as x plus y is equal to 5. Considering this equation as third equation, now subtracting equations 1 and 2. Now, Once we have added both these equations, we got the simplest form of this equation is x plus 5 is equal to 5. Now subtracting, here it will become 101x plus 99y is equal to 501 minus 99x plus 101y is equal to 499. Here minus sign is there, therefore we have to change the signs. Here plus is there, minus will become, plus is there, minus will become, and here plus is there, minus it will be there. 101x minus 99x is 2x plus 99y minus 101y is minus 2y is equal to, here 501 minus 499 is 2. Therefore the simplest form, that is dividing each term of this equation by 2, we will get x minus y is equal to 1. Considering this equation as fourth equation. Now here we have got two such equations, simultaneous equations, to find the value of x and y. Now these two equations we can do with the method that we have solved for first example, and or we can solve with this second method that we have solved in second problem. We will solve it by first method, that is eliminating method. Okay, adding equation third and fourth. Now there is no any relation with these equations because those equations have been simplified in these equations. Therefore x plus y is equal to 5 plus x minus y is equal to 1. We have to eliminate the y. Here opposite signs are there. X plus x is 2x. The y term has been cancelled, is equal to 5 plus 1 is 6. That is x is equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to 3. Here we have got the value of 3. Therefore x is equal to 3. Now put this value in any of the above equations. Even we can put this value in equation 1, in equation 2, or in equation 3, or in equation 4. I will put this value in the equation 4. Put x is equal to 3 in equation 4, that is 3 minus y is equal to 1, minus y is equal to 1 plus 3 will go to the RHS, it will become minus 3, minus y is equal to minus 2, that is y is equal to 2. Therefore final answer will be x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. After getting the simplest forms, we can solve further problem with any of the above two methods that we have solved in example first and second. In this way you can solve the problems. In this way we have to solve those simultaneous equations. We are here in three problems. We have solved the three different examples with three different methods. Here in this first problem we have solved the problem by eliminating the one variable, finding the value of 1 and then putting that value in any of the above equations. Second problem, we have done all the terms in one side and kept only one variable in the one side and putting that value in the other equations and solving those and solving the further problem. And in the third, here we have to see, for such method we have to see, observation should be keen that the constant should be interchangeable, so that first we have to add and then get the simplest form of that equation. After getting the simplest forms, we can solve further problem with any of the above two methods that we have solved in example first and second. In this way you can solve the problems